All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. Foundations is here, and I'm very excited, honestly. I think this is one of the most important sets that Magic's released in the last decade. I don't think it's like the best set they've released, but I think it's one of the most important. Creating a new player experience that's phenomenal, setting the baseline for standard, supporting standard. I'm pumped, and you should be too. And 10 New Brews is a show where every new set I build 10 new standard decks, and we just play them. They're all first drafts, they're all brews, all trying out a bunch of new cards. And usually it's on the early access event where I'm playing against other content creators in an early access environment where everyone's playing the new cards. There was no early access this time around, unfortunately. Just Arenas had some personnel restructuring or whatever, and just couldn't do it for this set. So we're on the open ladder, which means we'll be playing best of 3, not best of 1. It also means we'll be playing against real players playing real decks. So it might be a little lower win percent than usual. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be awesome. And our first deck here is an Elfball deck with a lot of new cards. All right. So of course, one of the biggest cards in Foundations. One of the scariest cards in Foundations is Llanowar Elves. Now, Foundations will be legal in Standard for the next 5 years. That's a long time, right? And Foundations is a set of mostly like kind of fun, build around role player enablers. Not a lot of crazy power outliers, which is good because this should be a set that is the foundation for things, not like it should be the meat and potatoes, not the cake dinner or whatever. But Llanowar Elves is a card that is pretty format warping when it is legal, giving the ability to play a 3-drop on turn 2 on the play before your opponent's played a second land is pretty insane. So one of the bigger bets here, and Llanowar Elves joins a lot of other elf cards that were already legal in Standard, like Leaf Crown Visionary, which is one of the best elf lords we've seen in a long time, and then new cards here like Elvish, reprints I guess, Elvish Archdruid, a lord that makes a bunch of mana, Imperious Perfect, a lord that makes tokens, Dwin's Elite, really good card, makes 2 elves. And kind of puts an elf base in the format. So, how are we going to utilize that? Tyvar Jubilant Brawler gives your activated abilities haste, which is really important for Elvish Archdruid. Being able to use it immediately is insane, because Archdruid is a card that is a magnet for removal, obviously. And it can also return cards like Visionary and Dwin's Elite and Friends, which is great. So, a lot of action there on Tyvar. And we have Agatha Soul Cauldron, which can give the ability of Archdruid elsewhere. And once you make off his mana, we're going to cast our Planeswalkers in Vivian and Nissa. Vivian, another new card, but just phenomenal. Excellent Planeswalker for a creature deck. And the big one here is Genesis Wave. Ring X, reveal top X, put any permanent cards into play with mana value X or less. So this can put a whole bunch of stuff in play, which is pretty crazy. And if we hit a point where we have a bajillion mana or whatever, we can find a Nissa and just ultimate immediately, or we can find Tyvar and activate it, and so on and so forth. So, 3 Trees City is a cool card here. To nick those for elves, and then a sideboard black cards. Kind of get the idea. So, that's the deck, folks. All right, brew number 1's here, cards here, ready to go. And let's get right to it. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, here we are. Chat coming out in May. We are somewhere in Diamond, so we are, decently high ranked or whatever. So we're gonna have some interesting games here, of course, because our opponents will be playing. This is an open ladder. We got real decks here, and we got a 1-land elf fan. This is gonna be a fun one for the next 5 years. Do you keep the 1-land elf fan? We have a second Llanowar Elves also, and an Archdruid and a Visionary. And according to Untapped here, we are 42% to draw a land next turn. And if we don't, we can just play second elves. I'm going to keep this. I think this is fine. We're going to cast our first Llanowar Elves here. First Llanowar Elves of the new format. Love it. All right, so we got Mulligan for our opponent. Turn 1 Llanowar Elves. Mountain Hired Claw. Didn't kill the elf. We draw a 3-tree city. Cool. This taps for mana of the color. Oh, any color we want, but creatures of a chosen type. We can guess Archdruid here. It's probably just going to die, but that's fine, honestly. Let's make them use a removal spell. If they don't have it, it's obviously insane for us, but play turn 2 Archdruid, just say go. We have Tyvar. If we had black to guarantee Tyvar, I'm going to wait and try and get a haste on it, but let's make him kill it. If they're killing my Archdruid, then they are not killing me and playing more things, so And if they just somehow don't kill it, we explode next turn. Here's Heartfire Hero. Here's Monastery Spear. We untap with Elvish Archdruid in play.
Inconceivable!
Folks, it's on. Alright, so we want to cast Visionary. And then I guess we want to go Visionary, tap for 3, Elf draw. Choose a color, a number of mana equals the color of member of chosen type. So we could 3-tree for black. Right? Choose a color at a number of chosen type. So we could play Leaf Crown Visionary. We could tap Archdruid for 3, filter it into black, cast Tyvar, and then untap the Archdruid, and then cast Elves and draw a card. That is all things we can do. So let's go Visionary. Let's add black. So 3 black. Cast Tyvar. Tyvar will untap the Archdruid. And now we will tap the Archdruid again. We will cast an Elf. We will pay a green and draw a card. We draw a blue from Marsh. Alright, so we kind of fizzle here a little bit. Could cast second Tyvar. Where are you going? We weren't, like, really doing anything else this turn, but hey, sure, listen. Alright, cool. I'm all about it. So, opponent's playing mono red. I would say that I can't really rely on our creatures that much. That was a fast scoop. Fast scoop. They shouldn't have any sleepers if they're playing mono red. They're playing creatures of their own, obviously. So I don't know what we do here, honestly. Like, I almost don't want a sideboard. Could bring a Go for the Throat, but we cut the Nissa maybe, and then maybe a Vivian and just bring it to Go for the Throats. Vivian's like not great against them. Sure, let's try this. All right, let's try it again. I think Glissa just dodges their rule spells. Glissa's more for, I don't know. Glissa could be a card to bring in, but Endorphin says, I'm playing Magic for years now, but I haven't really been good at drafting or tried to get good. Want to change that? Any tools recommended practice drafting? Yeah, watch my television show, Bronze Mythic, right? We started last night. It's literally just how to draft for Bronze Mythic. So there you go. All right, so opponent mulligans again. We have no 1-drop, and we have 2 pain lands. We're going to mulligan this. I think that on YouTube, yeah. I think that 2 pain lands, no 1-drop, 2 perfects, kind of whatever. I'm mulligan this. We do better. And that is a lot better. Let's keep this. So we got Elves Visionary. The wave is a little sketchy. We're not currently producing a ton of mana. Tyvar is pretty cool. Soul Cauldron is fine. I'd up the wave, I think. And of course, tomorrow I'll be doing Bronze Mythic as well. Premiere was last night. There's a schedule this week. And look at that cool schedule, right? Good stuff. All right, we're going to keep. Dump the wave. And just do our thing. We got Mountain. Hired Claw. Twins Elite's a really good card. Play Llanowar Elves. I feel like it's not going to live this time. I just got a feeling right now. But definitely Llanowar Elves living or not living changes the texture of things a lot. Here's a Rock Face Field. Wow, it's a challenger. It is later to live. Wow. 2 games in a row. Llanowar Elves lives. Unfortunately, this time we don't have a great follow-up. Here's a Tyvar. Yeah, I mean, we could play Tyvar, but it doesn't have any protection, which is rough. We can't do much else, though. We would actually spend our mana. Like, Twins Elite makes 2 blockers, but we waste a mana. Yeah, we're just going to play Tyvar and say go. Honestly, not ideal, but we draw a land, we can go Visionary and Twins Elite, that would be cool. Yeah, so here's Manifold Mouse, sure. folks don't know to bolt the bird. Yeah, I mean, I think bolt the bird is one of the worst magic heuristics there is. It's not always true, but it's often true. So, double striking Ember Heart Challenger. We can just trade here. Or should I trade? Like, I think this is a great trade for us. Tyvar isn't that important. We have Agatha Soul Cauldron giving abilities to it. This is going to draw a bunch of cards and be double striking and stuff, so I think this is a great exchange for us. 16 life. They play a mountain. And they torch the Llanowar Elves. Sure. Untap and draw a non-land. That's bad. I think we're probably dead here. None of our plays are particularly exciting. Like playing Visionary and then just playing a 1 and saying go is pretty bad. They have Double Strike on the Manifold Mouse. Monstrous Rage is pretty crazy. Can't play a Naked Dwind's Elite. Could play Cauldron and try and like prep for next turn, but let's play Visionary, I guess. Kind of sucks, but... Well, I think this would be a bad matchup for us. Just like a bunch of shocks and aggro creatures, but... Very few Magic sayings are always true. Oh, they have another challenger. Jeez. Alright, that's bad. They reveal land. Now they got Double Strike locked up. P++, welcome. Taking a bunch here. Already at 8. Yeah, just don't really have... One the thing is, obviously, with a deck, with a mono green deck or whatever, mostly green deck, we don't really interact with their stuff that much, so... Didn't make any land drops either. It wasn't a great hand. Kron, reset, thanks so much. All right, so game 3. Are we interested in Glissa? I think Glissa's actually better than Imperious Pro. This card kind of sucks. Bring the Glissas, and then that's really it. Honestly, just want to get off to a good start on the play. All right, on the play. We got Llanowar Elves again. Banger. We're going to keep... The thing about Llanowar Elves in the play is that, like, if they want to kill the Llanowar Elves, they have to take off their turn 1, which is great. So, BY, new sub, welcome. Article Decklist with the Decklist goes up on Friday, as per the information it's written on the screen right up here. Friday, article goes up. Opponent is in the tank. All right, here we go. Llanowar Elves. If they don't kill it, we can go Tyvar, untap, Stalwart. If they do kill it, honestly, whatever. This is fine. So, slow them down. We got a Leaf Crown Visionary. Should have Stalwart and play Cottage. Stalwart's not a great card. You know, I think the cheap elves are lacking for sure. Here's Heartfire Hero. And Torch the Tower, sure. So we draw a Dwind's Elite. I think we're in the market to, we could Tyvar here and just return Llanowar Elves. Our other plays aren't great. Kind of want the mana. Yeah. Not the best use of Tyvar, but mill over 3 cards. Could return Dwind's Elite, but Elves is just better. Does have haste for a green, but I don't think it could use it for. So, not ideal, but I think that if we draw a land, we get to play Vivian, that's cool. Oh man, Manifold Mouse. Oh my god, alright. Their draw is exceptional. So they get to kill Tyvar here and get it for 4 damage. We're already at 16. We draw land. I mean, we could play Vivian, but they can just literally kill it because they have such power in play already. We can go Visionary, Dwind's Elite, draw a card, which I guess is probably the plan. Draw a card. It's a Forest. So the problem is that Manifold Mouse is really, really powerful. We have no way to remove it right now. Heard here first, folks. Mice stronger than elves. Farius reset, thanks so much. Alright, so they have a 3/3 double strike trample now. I I mean, if we draw like... I don't even know what we can draw, honestly. Go to 10. We draw Tyvar the Pummeler. I mean, that would win the game next turn, in theory. Sure, let's test that in theory. They have Monsters Rage for Super Dead, obviously, but let's draw a card. It's a Llanowar Elves Speaker. Alright. I mean, yeah, like, we just, you know, Tyvar attack with everything next turn. We can also block with Tyvar with his indestructible 4 power. I mean, if they don't got much left here, we could maybe survive. We'll see. John, reset, thanks so much. Scrawling Crawler deck is later. Alright, little miceys.
Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Here comes the Hasted Double Strike Trample. So, we block with just Tyvar. We can't beat Monstrous Rage anyway, so not even worth thinking about. I think we want all of our bodies in play for Tyvar, so we're going to pump the whole team +4/+4, which I guess that doesn't necessarily win the game. We would have, the smallest thing would have 5 power. They block 4 things, take 10. I guess we could defensively Tyvar too, right? So he's taking 6 damage here, okay? Block with Tyvar, I die. Why? Did you read? Oh, the death trigger, right. I'm sorry, good catch. Well, then we probably can't win anyway. We take... So I guess you have to block the Lone Sleeper then, so... Alright, so we'll block with the Lone Speaker also. Soak up 8, take 2, take 5. Sure. This is fine, I guess. We got a ways to go here, but we're going to tap a creature. Let's tap the Lone Speaker. So, first strike damage. Guard! Reset, thanks so much. Alright, so we go to 3. We got tap. We draw a Stalwart. So, now the question is, will they draw Monstrous Rage before we can do our thing? We can play Vivian here. We can plus get a land, play Stalwart, draw a card. That's all pretty good. Sure, let's do that. Play Vivian. Plus Vivian. Top 4.
Sounds like
I never
take a Forest.
who you share this city with.
Play Stalwart. Draw a card. Alright, I mean, just gonna say go. Our blocks here are fine. We die to a lot of stuff, but probably not a Rockface Village. They can pump, they can have 2 power. Actually, they have a 3 power. They got 2 double striking 2/2s, but whatever. Alright. So when all is said and done, we're going to have some stuff here. We're going to have double strike, trample. So they have a 2/2 double strike trample and a 2/2 double strike. Our blocks here are honestly pretty good. Tyvar is a great blocker. We just block the Trampler. So we block Trampler, and then we can just, like, block this with a 3/3, right? So, this is cool. They just lose their creatures. So I'm missing something here. Looks pretty good to me. If they have Rage, we're dead. So at some point, even thinking about it. So, untap and draw a Leaf Crown Visionary. I mean, we're going to win the game, like, next turn, I guess. We're going to Visionary, draw 2. And now, with only 1 Manifold Mouse, you might be able to survive Monstrous Rage, honestly. With enough blockers. Let's play Visionary and draw a card. We draw a tap land. Let's play Stalwart and... No, let's do this first. Glissa or land. Glissa, draw a card. I kind of like Stalwart, draw 2, honestly. Try and find another elf to play so we can just win next turn. Tyvar. Archdruid. So we didn't draw a cheap elf, which is kind of the goal. The goal is more bodies in play, and Glissa didn't do that. I could actually play Tyvar and put Dwinzelite in play. That works too. Alright, so yeah, so let's go add a green. Play Tyvar. Hold on. Never mind. Add a black, I mean. We can play Archdruid, but I think playing Tyvar and putting 2 more bodies in play is better. I think it gets Archdruid haste next turn also, so put this into play. Now this has haste also. It's not that relevant, I don't think. Mill some cards. But bring back a Dwinzelite. That's 2 more bodies. And as long as we don't die, we win next turn. Next turn we just go Archdruid, tap for 10, Tyvar twice, win the game. Actually, Tyvar like 4 times. So our opponent definitely bricked off this game a little bit. I would think that, again, the Shock aggro deck would be good against us, but they just couldn't find Monstrous Rage. Unless they're slow rolling a Lightning Strike, which would be cool. I'd respect that. I think we're okay here. Burst Lightning, yeah. Obviously, Shock over Burst Lightning, what's part of the thing? It's day 2 of a format, so not everyone has new cards yet and stuff. But yeah, they flooded a bit for sure. Are they salt roping here? What's the issue? Remember, folks, my name is Jim. It's the first time with that follow button watching on YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. And happy to have you. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, ChristianMingle.com. I'm on Blue Sky now, trying out the new thing. Love to get off Twitter if possible. Elon Musk is a stupid person. And we're salt roping. Love it. The peak experience. Everyone, I don't know, tell a joke or something like that. Yeah, Blue Sky is cool. Go follow me on Blue Sky. There it is. Look at that. Boom. There it is. See? I announced 10 new brews right there. There's all the decks we're playing today. Double Loot, Holy Moly, Mog Monday, Amazing Case, This Is For You, Assemble, Elfball, Donate, Soul Flare, and the High Life. Those are all the decks today we're playing in 10 new brews. Alright, so we got a little rope out here. And gonna untap. And we are going to kill our opponent with the cruelest stroke. Play Elvish Archdruid. I would say no draws necessary. I'm not gonna lie, if this is a Lightning Strike slow roll, I would just tip my cap. Like, masterfully played if it was a Lightning Strike slow roll. It's not, though. So we win, and that's great. 1-0 with the old Elfball. Alright, keep on going. Round 2. Fight. Ultraman. I think Ultraman will also salt rope. Hopefully my opponent was spamming emotes last match, because I have emotes turned off. Alright, so we have Double Wave, Lone Speaker, Dwinzelite. This hand's not great, but we're going to keep it. You have Mana Dork, some Elves, Wave. Not awesome. You got turn 1, Secret on Coast, Spyglass Siren. We draw Alright.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I would say the 3rd Genesis Wave was probably the worst draw in the entire deck, so that's not cool. They're playing Convoke, they're going to ranch us probably. 10 New Brews articles on Friday. It hasn't happened yet. We're doing it right now, so. And award. Alright, yeah. Not a great draw. For us. We need a lot to go right here, I think, but. I mean, you want to draw, like, an Elvish Archdruid next turn. I can go Archdruid Cottage and then dump some stuff. That would be a way to get things going here, but. Yeah, they're just playing Convoke, yeah. Again, this is the difference between playing 10 New Brews on the open ladder versus on early access, where it's day 2. A lot of folks don't have new cards yet, whereas on early access, if they're playing against a bunch of fun decks, is what it is, We'll have early access again for the next set, so. We don't draw an Archdruid, unfortunately. We do have the city, though, so we can just double Twins Elite here. We might just die next turn, but we have a lot of mana. We have the city taps for we have 5, 6, we have 6, possibly 7 mana. They didn't do it because they had some internal like turnover. So that's what it is. So they have at least 6 in the air. Yeah, so they just a really good draw from our opponent here. We have to block to stay alive, so we can't maintain our mana for wave, right? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. Yeah, it's all or nothing here. Either we need to keep all of our elves or we need to keep none of our elves. So we'll just block here, we'll block here, block here, block here. Take 8, probably die soon thereafter, but is what it is. And we draw another 3.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, so pretty bad draws. That's okay, though. We'll just go to the next game. All 3 waves and 2 of our legendary land, you know, it's fine. Looking at our sideboard, we got, I guess the Glisses can come in, and the Death Marks. Go for the Throat is, I don't know. The Planeswalkers come out. They're just too slow, I think. Maybe we should have a wave, too. Honestly, Imperious Perfect's pretty unexciting, too. Let's bring the Go for the Throats. Spot Removal is not very good against them, but it's all we really have. We can't play Supers in our Elf deck, obviously, so just gotta try and go big. Not much interaction. All right. On the play. We got... Ugh. I mean, I guess we can Dwin's Elite twice. We did the city. You can draw land, too. Pretty bad hand. No mana dork. No third land. No first elf. Sad keep. Dwin's Elite. 3 tree. Death Mark is a hell of a card. Pretty crazy card to reprint, honestly. We draw. Where have you been all my life, friend? Alright. Well, I guess we're just going to cast turn 2 Llanowar Elves. Trying to get our Dwin's Elites going here. We draw a land, we get to go Elite, Elite. It's actually pretty good for us. Alright, take 1. Yes, from the very well-received set Cold Snap. It's a classic. Alright, they're going to obviously play the thingy on whatever. We draw a tap land, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer. That's fine, though. Play Dwin's Elite, play Cottage, say go. Turn 2 Llanowar Elves. We'll just say go, because they have a Raise the Alarm. If they sack the Clue, it's insane for us, so... Inspector again, sure. Their draw is more tame this game, and our draw is a lot better, so... What's up, Ross? 1 Oran Viper, please. That's a banger. Yeah, I saw your tweet, Ross. It's tempting to go to Columbus. I'd love to see everyone and hang out and stuff, but, like, I don't know. We'll see. If you want to text me, let me know what your plans are and stuff. Give an extra bet or anything like that. You know, that might change my my decision, but... Alright, so... We're looking to wave next turn, I guess. They have a pretty crazy hand. If they just have an Ibidanes or whatever, probably in trouble. Tyvaring, not very exciting. We can just like Lone Secret Dwin's Elite and set up for next turn. We'll have a lot of mana next turn for a big wave. Oh, can I can't City. City for 3, is not good enough. I wouldn't mind casting Death Mark. But, yeah, we're just going to go for big wave next turn. They might just kill us here, but whatever. I think this is fine. Our 3-tree city will do a lot next turn, so... Alright, so say go. Next turn we have 6, 7, 8. Maybe we can wait for 5 next turn. That's if we don't draw land. Them pumping Warden is good for us. They scry bottom. They demolish their map, sure. They have Imadanes here. Oh my gosh. So, I mostly had the Stones 2 games in a row. This is the story of a girl. This is 1,000 damage. 9 and 11. Oh my god. This is turn 4. Convoke's good. It's a good deck, you know. And once again, we have the problem of like the more we block, the worse our city gets. Yeah, I think we're just dead. This is still on the ground. If we were to like this, I don't think we actually have any viable. How much damage is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 17 damage. Yeah. And then I get to death mark something and just die. Yeah, I don't think it matters, honestly. Whatever, I guess, you know. Convoke's a deck that is, it's very bad against Gruul and the other prowess red decks, and it's bad against temporary lockdown and great otherwise. All you're testing for worlds, we like had a meeting like the day before submission. We're like, man, neither of our decks beats Convoke ever, but it can't be Gruul, so it's like whatever. But it is what it is. Pretty good draws. Yeah, listen, Convoke's good. Don't get me wrong, Ross, you know? All right, so we're on the play.
Still a piece of garbage.
It's like pretty hard to keep his hand. Just like a raise the alarm for elves. We're playing it. It's insane. Swin's elite. Card's really good. I guess we're just gonna mulligan. We can just do better than this. That is a lot better. All right, we'll keep this one. This hand's basically the Stones. Keep your wild card vault or crack it. What is the purpose of not cracking it? It's not getting any better, right? All right, let's chip a Stalwart. We have turn 2 Archdruid here. If they can't kill it, that's a banger. Definitely one of the litmus tests in Standard going forward, perhaps. Oh no. Oh, it's Duress. That's pretty bad for us too. Vivian was a lot of our plan this game, but sure. Vivian was a big part of our plan. It was our payoff. Now we have a lot of mana, but no payoff. Yeah. Not a good spot to mulligan, you know? Definitely not a good mulligan matchup. Alright, well. They're coming in. Mulligan and a lot of 1-for-1s. Think Lovers use Thoughtseize back in Standard? I would assume not. I think Thoughtseize is a little too good for Standard. Land 3. Jace. Sure. So they are probably playing like Demon deck, I guess. We try another Llanowar Elves. Alright. Listen. We're just gonna do our thing here, you know? Nefaria says this deck seems ill-equipped for the meta. It's 10 New Brews. Just built this deck. You know, that is, again, one of the downsides of playing on the open ladder with 10 New Brews is that, like, we are playing first drafts of decks against highly established, successful decks. You know, which is like, you know, we're probably going to lose a decent amount. Just is what it is, you know? So, draw Tyvar. Tyvar's kind of cool. Let's just poke this Jace and then play Tyvar. Maybe we could leave back 2 creatures to try and save Tyvar, but I think 1's fine.
What you're thinking won't work.
Alright. Here's Tyvar. I should put a land first. That was stupid. They could have the quench.
Could have picked a better spot.
Hello? Are you there, God? It's me, Jim.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
What's going on? It's freaking Tyvar. It's on a stack. What are you going to do? You going to kill it? You going to counter it? You going to let it resolve? Pick one. Slow opponents today. Alright, well, here we go. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Didn't play the line first. Instructable. Sure. I don't know what's going on. I got nothing. Tyvar is small. Unfortunately, Tyvar, it keys off of the greatest power I control, which is currently 1. So, untap and draw a Farce. They have a Reef to play defense. That's bad. We can pump my elves. I mean, they will get +1/+1. So you can throw away an elf to kill Jace, and then also not protect Tyvar. Sure. They could have Doomsday Excruciator in their hand, too. Whatever. I'm in. Sign me up for an elf attack. It's not very pog of you, opponent, to be going so slow. Send Tyvar and hold back an elf. They just block with the Reef. I guess if they Reef, then I can't. They kill it on their turn, but Cirque and Goreclaw. Decklist is on the overlay, courtesy untap GG. Alright, so fire up the Reef. And they're gonna block. We kill their Jace. We're pretty far behind, but they have cut down my Tyvar or something like that. Elvish War Master's Gas, that card's sweet. Alright, so pump. They have Rona's Vortex to unsummon one of my Llanowar Elves. You got me, friend. You got me good. Rona's Vortex in the house. Here's Doomsday Excruciator. Alright, so we lose all but 6 cards in our library. They can mill me for 3. This is the combo, of course. Not a very good mulligan on our part here. So we mill 3 cards. So we have 3 cards in deck, including Elvish Archdruid and a Stalwart and an Unknown. Honestly, if... Oh, they just reef us. Never mind. We're just getting reefy next turn. I guess Tyvar should attack too. Yeah, I mean, if Tyvar attacks, they block the Tyvar. We lose Tyvar, which sucks. So, all right. Yeah, they got us. They're gonna reef us next turn. So, yeah, I mean, obviously not a very fun game. We just kind of mulliganed, didn't do that much. So, let's look at our sideboarding here, and we're gonna bring in the Duresses, Vivian, Glissa. Let's cut this Imperious Pro because it sucks. I think we're gonna shave a Wave. It's kind of hard to resolve, probably. I'm sure they have sweepers also. And then, like, Soul Cauldron seems... probably not great. I don't know, honestly. Like... do we want all the Duresses? Maybe. Tyvar Archdruid. I think Soul Cauldron's bad. And maybe we'll shave like a shitty Stalwart guy. Just like whatever. Let's try this. There should probably be caverns over forests, I guess. Caverns can't cast your planeswalkers or your black spells, but I think we're playing enough forests where it wouldn't be that big of a detriment. Sure. There aren't a lot of counter spells in the current format, but need a black. Need some stuff. Pure Polar reset, thanks so much. All right. Attack for 1. Play Twins Elite. Drew another Forest, unfortunately. Cavern can't cast Wave either. I mean, it shouldn't be that much of a problem, but yeah, you can probably cut like 2 or 3 Forests, just play Cavern of Souls. Seems reasonable. Hopefully there's no Malicious Eclipse in our future. God, I just couldn't draw a freaking Black Source. We're getting Eclipse so hard next turn. I think we're just going to cast our Elf. We can't beat Eclipse anyway, so let's just attack. Hopefully they're a Mastermind here, sure. That's great. Well, that speaks to them not having Eclipse, which is good for us, so play Elves. Hopefully just draw land and wait for 3 next turn. Not a great wave, but a Black Source is fine too. You're going to unsummon my elf token. You got it. It's unsummoned. No time stop deck, sorry. Alright, well. The rest is feeling pretty bad right now. A little late to the party. Here's Unholy Annex, sure. Draw land and wait for 3. Draw Twins Elite, sure. Let's do us. We see a hand of... We see a hand of... Oh, sure, whatever, it's fine. 3 lands. I mean, whatever, right? It's fine. Alright, your turn. Play Swamp. Not a Fountain Port. Interesting. I guess they want to have access to their demon. Make a 6/6. Sure. We draw Archdruid. Sure. We're set up for a wave, folks. Let's take a look. They got 2 more lands. We got a big wave next turn. Assuming they can't draw... Oh, no, hold on. Don't do that. Assuming they can't draw a Rule Spell, we got a big wave coming next turn. We got 4, 5, 6... Or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wave for 6, perhaps? Carl, why are you leaving? We're going to wait for 6. Wave for 7? Wait for 7. Here we go, folks. All right. 7 permanent cards, mana value 7 or less. How about all of them? How about Vivian, your demon?
I'll show you city slickers, how we handle things in the wild.
And then we Tyvar our Twins Elite, I guess. Just draw 7 and put them all into play, you know? Sack a token, draw a card. Yeah, whatever. Sure. And then Tyvar. Let's see here. Maybe we don't return a creature because, like, if we're scared of a sweeper, yeah, we'll just plus this. Just plus here. Let's untap. I don't know, whatever. Just attack. Attack for 7.
Take my hand.
Not too shabby. They have a lot of cards, but there are 10, and I have 2 Planeswalkers in play. End step, Fairy Mastermind. Sure. Play Reef. Can't play Doomsday Excruciator. Attack Vivian for 2. It's a bummer.
You'll see.
I mean, they're at 10. They're at 8. All right. Well, we are just going to attack them with all of my creatures. Not much more to do here. All your reprints are great. That's the one downside to this set, is that they have not made good reprint protection in an arena. If you open up a new copy of Elvish Archdruid, it should just be a skin. You know, it shouldn't be like the actual card, but you can open 5 cards or own 5 cards of a thing or whatever, which kind of sucks. But all right, we got a game. Sweet. The 3/3 land it's okay. It could be like maybe a 1 or 2. I think Cottage is better. Obviously, we could play both maybe. Having Madness Thanks to this deck is pretty important. So I would say maybe Cavern of Souls and then do Carlos Land could both be things. Game 3 here. Now we know they're playing Annex. Maybe we actually want to play some Rex Sages. Honestly, these Stalwarts seem pretty bad. Just gonna cut all of them and play Duress. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be tough, but let's try and pull off a miracle here. Cavern of Souls should probably be in the deck. Again, these are all 10 New Brews, folks. They're all first drafts. I mean, we're gonna keep, we'll just draw land. We got gas. They mulligan again? Wow. Demon Bag. Hopefully they have a Duress too. Please, God, Duress me. Please Duress me. Please Duress me. Please, 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 please. Please Duress me. Please Duress me. Please Duress me. Please Duress me. Gilly Reset, thanks so much. No Duress. Oh, we drew a land. That's gas. So, it's good for us. The elf lives. I wish cast Archer, I think. They all get to 5, let's make them have it. And they know which cast Ravine and win the game, so. Just don't have Eclipse here, that would suck. That's great. So we can Loam Speaker and then Rex Sage to kill the thing, or we can just cast Vivian. Cast Vivian. We can kill the Annex that way. Have Vivian in play. Obviously, I would like to use the Rex Sages on this because, there are only 3 targets to this card, but we can't guarantee we're gonna have Archer in play next turn. So just do this. Cast Vivian, and we'll just kill this. Vivian's so good.
We adapt to any situation.
Vivian's really good against these demon decks too. Kills the Annex, kills the demons, draws cards. Sick. Alright, so plus Vivian. Top 4 cards, land a creature.
Oh,
Wow, let's reset, thanks so much.
Friends in this town.
No Omniscience today, unfortunately. Alright, we can Visionary into just drawing cards. It's kind of yes. We don't want to go too deep on the board as a sweepers, but I think that this is totally reasonable, so. No Fairy Mastermind. I screwed up. I shouldn't have played land. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to 10 New Brews. Just a bad play to play a land for no reason. I guess I saved a pain maybe, but I don't know, whatever. Be much happier with this in play, obviously. So we're going to hold the Visionary and just say go. We can wait for a lot next turn in theory. Oh, I had a Marsh I could have taken? Sure, whatever. It's fine. You know, you're not wrong, but it doesn't really matter. So 4 cards, 5 mana. We draw Duress. That is cool. I would like to duress here. I'm gonna be in first, I think, though. Another Archdruid, Glissa, or Tyvar. Maybe I should duress first, actually, for more information. Tyvar's got a guess. Yeah, bad sequence here, I think, but whatever. What do you got in your hand, friend? You have 4 cards there. You got Aetherize, Abyssal Harvester, that is a demon, and 2 lands. Sure. Now, Aetherize, I think, is a pretty bad Magic card. Obviously, you could just play Deadly Cover-Up or whatever. It's like, if you're mono blue and have sleepers, sure, but... Alright, so now we have Tyvar. I want to draw, too, maybe. I think we're in good shape here. We could wave for 5. We could do better than that, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to play Tyvar, draw a card. Then maybe Rex Sage, draw a card. Just like keep drawing cards, you know, so if they do Castle Wrath, we still have cards in our hand. We have all the Cottage too, so... I think we're looking good, folks. I think we're looking good here. Yeah, I want to pay the 1. We draw Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler. That sucks. So we have no black mana now, so we can't untap the Archdruid. We're casting Wave for 100,000 next turn, though, so be ready for that. Who's pumped for a Wave next turn? Tyvar is also lethal, but hopefully they just kill a Tyvar. Then I guess no attack, because they can make a fish and double block, so... Please don't scoop. We can wait for so much. For so much.
No, don't do this. Enough is enough.
Alright, they draw. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. Dreams of Steel and Oil. No! Alright, I guess we win. Alright, it looks like Untap's a little screw with the update, which usually happens when a new set releases, so it missed one of the matches, the Mono Red match, but went 2-1. I would say the biggest downside here is the real lack of another good 1-drop. Stalwart's pretty bad. You know, it kind of is what it is. It's serviceable, but not great. But Llanowar Elves, Archdruid, as good as they ever were. Wave was pretty awesome, too. I think Vivian's the real winner here, though. This card's an absolute banger. If you like green decks, this is going to be your girl for the next, 5 years, which is crazy. So, definitely can play some Cavern Souls. I think 10 Forests is unnecessary. I think, 3 Cavern Souls we fine. And maybe play, 1 of that new colorless land. But yeah, cool stuff. Looks sweet. An impressive 2-1 for Elfball. Moving on here on 10 New Brews. Remember, these are also open ladder games. These are not just, random early access games. So, we got more games to play here. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Excuse me.
Throw yourself in next time and rid us of your stupidity.
Okay, bye.